Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our DataEase tutorials. Today we will be showing you how you can manage a form and look into specific records and basically closing of an introductory session to forms and how they operate. From the last time I imported some data and issued some new records. Basically, for example, you can view, if you wish, the form, the table itself actually, and you can have the data laid out like this. Let's go back to the form. You can, if you wish, search for specific records. For example, just clicking over here, and let's say I want to know everyone who's got a salary of over 45,000. Click it again, and it will give you all the records of people that have a salary of over 45,000. In this case, it was actually all of them. So let's just do this. Let's say over 55,000. And this will give you everyone that has a salary of over 55,000. Of course, you can do this as you please, let's say, and include as much as possible. So, for example, I just saw a name starting with C, and name starting with C, use the asterisk, and it will give you everyone with a name starting with C and the salary of over 55,000. In this case, it's just the one. Let's say we want to know everyone working in the customer section. There's two of them. That's basically it for finding specific records. You can use the filters as much as you please. Do more. You can use, if you want, let's say, so let's remove this and say salary between 45,000 to 60,000, and it will give you everyone who's got a salary in that range. You can use this with time, whatever you wish. Then we can go into deleting a record. So for example, let's say that, since is the last one, Mia Walker over here was entered by mistake and you wish to delete it. You can just hit delete and do main form. Later on we'll go into these. What you'll be using mostly is the first one and the second one, but since we don't have subforms yet, it's not an option. So that's it, delete. What you can also do with the form is basically, so as you can see over here, when we go to the user view, it brings up a new record for us to enter data into. However, you can actually change this by going back to the designer view, click on document, properties. Don't be overwhelmed with all this data, you won't need all of it for now, especially. And you can actually say, for example, let's say you wanted to start on the first record or the last record, and click OK. We save and go back to the user view, and it will show you the last record. For now, this might not be that important. However, when we'll be using filtering and entering into forms for specific records, this will be much more important. Then what I can show you is creating a button. So basically, let's go back to the designer view. Let's say we want to create a button, so the user won't need to go to the toolbar to click save. Let's create a button and make it easy. Let's call it the save button. For now, I will not go into the actual presentation of the button. We can go through that later on, and you can do as you please yourself. So basically, just right click on the button and go to definition. You can name it if you wish. So let's say, for example, button save. Like, For naming stuff is as important as you will make it. So um, if you name let's say fields, text icons, buttons, the way or in a manner that you will remember, it will make it easier for you when you're coding stuff. For example, let's say you want this button only to show in specific situations, it will be easier for you. Basically that's it with the naming of the button, and we can say what action it will be doing. At the moment it's doing nothing, but as you can see there is a very large amounts of actions the button can take. However, we'll be starting with the easiest one, with record save, and click OK. So basically, let's say we're creating a new record, and let's say the guy's name is Ben and his surname is Smith, with a hire date of the, let's say, 15th June 21, with a salary of, let's give him a lower salary than the other one, 50,000, and he's in the HR section, clocking in at 8 and leaving at 4:30, and you click save, and basically that record is saved, as you can see. It's over there. I think that's basically it for the forms for now. We'll go into creating our second form and relating it to this one in the next video. However, with this video and the previous one, you've got the basics of creating a form and selecting the data you will need with all the right fields. That's basically it. So just once you're done, close the form and you're back into the main section. For now, the QL store, leave it as it is. It's just there for now. You won't need to use it for now. Thank you for today. See you in the next video.